Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to our My Player career mode. Thank you all for your incredible support. I appreciate you all, and I hope I find you all doing very well, having an awesome day. If you missed the previous episode, go back, check it out. It was the Champions League final with Milan. I'm not spoiling the result here, so if you haven't yet seen it, go and find out if we lifted the Champions League for the first time in our career. If you have seen it, you know what happened. Today, though, it is the European Championships with England, our last international tournament before the end of this year's FIFA. So, we want to try and go ahead and win this, although our group is tough. France, Norway, and Ukraine in our group. Looking at the other groups, Group A has Spain, Netherlands, Czech Republic, and Wales. Group C, Portugal, Finland, Sweden, and Croatia. And Group D is Belgium, Germany, Hungary, and Iceland. We, of course, being Group B. So I really don't know what to expect from these Euros, but let's just go ahead and see what happens. 500 likes on this episode would be incredible. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, my friends. And I was expecting this, my manager rating dropping below starting, which means we will be on the bench. So I didn't expect to start the first game of the Euros, maybe the second, if we can put in a performance and then train to get us back into the starting 11. So we'll have to see what has happened here as we join the game then. At 1-1, Sheldrup giving Norway the lead after 16 minutes. Phil Foden's equaliser at 50 minutes. We're on into central midfield. Haaland is still playing for Norway as well. Here is Rice to Kane to Saka. Saka to Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold to myself. It's into the feet of Kane, who shoots near post. And it's the save made. 13 minutes to go of this game. It's been quiet since our introduction. Tammy Abraham will come on for Harry Kane. I'm hoping that means we'll get Tammy Abraham into a more advanced position because Kane likes to drop deep and try and get on the ball as much as he can, but then we lose that outlet ball forward to the striker. What a pass through to Foden! Offside flag stays down! England have scored! It is 2-1, and Norway, their questions will be asked of the official on that far side because the flag stays down, and we'll get a better look at it here when Saka plays the ball through. It's a delightful little ball. I mean, there are a couple of players with their hands in the air from Norway asking the question of offside, but not enough of a protest. Phil Foden gets his second of the game, and England are in front. Here is Alexander-Arnold for England, right-hand side. Goes back for Stones. We're looking to keep hold of the ball, keep possession. It's now Scott. Scott to myself as we drop off. Find the ball out wide here for Alexander-Arnold to Saka. Saka looking to run here. What can he do from this position, Bukayo Saka? He's into a great area. He's found the ball back towards myself as we turn away and play Abraham. Abraham, great strength. Brilliant ball as well. And it's 3-1 England. The goalkeeper got a touch, but it wasn't enough. It was so intricate. So precise. And England will go on to a victory in match day 1 of the Euros. It's great strength by Tammy Abraham to hold off the challenge and then just slide it my way. The finesse shot, as I say, though, the keeper does get a big touch to this. We'll see better from this angle. Yeah, that right hand just can't get enough on it to push it past the post. Instead, pushes it into the top corner. It's an England free kick with 20 seconds still to play. And Abraham is stood over this. Might fancy a shot, given the circumstances. At seconds remaining, he does fancy the shot, but easy enough catch for the goalkeeper. Regardless, England 3, Norway 1 is the full-time score. It's a victory in match day 1. And we look to continue this group stage with another victory in match day 2. I'm not sure if it's France we're playing next, though, or not. It is not. It is, in fact, Ukraine who we face now in the group stages. And for some reason, my manager rating has gone further down. I wasn't able to train ahead of this, and it seemed as if the points I gained in the performance there against Norway just didn't get added to our rating with Southgate. So, bench again for us. France did beat Ukraine in match day 1, and we look to this to be our second victory. But as we join the game, we're 1-0 down. Saigankov's 14th minute strike has put us in a precarious situation here as we join the game in place of Bellingham. And we're straight on for a Ukraine free kick then. Sudakov delivers it into the area. James heads away. We'll win that next header here for Tammy Abraham, who can take us forwards. He was very good when he came on against Norway, Tammy Abraham. So it's good to see him playing in this one as well. That's a nice back heel my way. We've got another pass inside to Rice. Rice can now find Foden. Foden, who has made no mistake with the finish, makes it 3-2 for himself. And for England, that is the goal that we required to get us back on level terms. Almost immediately involved. And it was to help us out. Rice's ball through. Foden doesn't miss. Now we've got a chance to go on and win the game. Still time to do that. It's another free kick for Ukraine. We scored pretty much from the last one, didn't we, when we broke away from their initial free kick. This time, though, the delivery is brilliant. Right on the money, and Mudryk meets it. And all of a sudden, Ukraine get their noses back in front. And England have to do it all again to come back on level terms. It is a great cross, and Mudryk really only has to divert the ball back goalwards. But then you question England, because we dealt with the first free kick when we joined the game brilliantly. This time, not so much. Mark Gay cannot beat Mudryk in the air. Also, there was a change as well with Tammy Abraham coming off and Harry Kane coming on, which don't know how I feel about that, because Abraham has had more of an impact in the game previously against Norway, and then, of course, in this one as well. Here is Foden. Still got 13 minutes, but England need a goal and then possibly another to win the game. Rice, now Kane. It's Harry Kane's efforts. It's Trubin with a save. This result as well would make the group very interesting if it stays like this, and if Norway have beaten France elsewhere, because it would put us all on 3 points. That's got to be... Oh, no! Somehow we haven't been able to hit the shots. We've still got it here, though. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. If Norway beat France, then everybody will be sat on 3 points in the group heading into the final game of it. So that could make it a very, very interesting final group stage match. There's the ball forward here for Ukraine. If they get another goal, we are in serious trouble. Sudakov intercepted by Alexander-Arnold, but the ball has too much pace and will run out for a Ukraine throw. Matvienko, we have not got the time on our side. We need this ball back, and we can't seem to win it back. Someone's got to put a challenge in here. Scott, Kane, chasing. Matvienko, will he go back to his goalkeeper? He doesn't need to, because he spins Harry Kane. Can we get a cross? Don't win it. We get a touch on it and actually take him out in the process, but referee says it's fine. Quick fire control from us here. Harry Kane's moved. Oh, Matvienko's back to intercept, though. I think we tried to force it a bit too much. Frustration for England, because this result means we lose, and it puts Ukraine onto 3 points. Us onto 3 points, which means we need a result against France in order to qualify. Well, heading into the last game then, Norway's draw with France means that anybody could still qualify out of this group. It's us against France. Again, we're on the bench because we haven't got the manager rating and I wasn't able to train. So let's see what's happening as we join this one. We've got 9 minutes and we're 1-0 down. As things stand, we are not qualifying for the Euros knockout rounds. There I was, making this seem like it was going to be a long episode of us playing European football. Seems like that might not be the case, though. It's a France corner as well, which is really not what you want to see when you join the game, needing to get something out of it, right? Of course, we don't know what's happening elsewhere. Our hope is that the... Well, actually, no, I was going to say, as Manu Kone just scored to make it 2-0, so it looks like England are crashing out, my friends. I was about to say, my hope is that Ukraine are not getting a result against Norway, but even if Norway win, we're still out anyway, because we'd be on 3 and they'd be on 4. We have to at least draw this game against France, and at this point now, at 2-0 down with 8 minutes to go, it is not looking likely. Then again, we didn't start any of the 3 games, which I can somewhat understand. You know, Bellingham, outstanding quality. Scott, very good as well, but yeah, slightly disappointed that I didn't start any of the 3. That's the way it goes sometimes. Theo Hernandez here. We're trying to put our Milan teammate under pressure. He won't be our teammate for much longer, though, as the transfer window is open. And I was waiting until the Euros had come to a close before we made our decision. Well, our Euros might be coming to a close very, very soon. Much sooner than I first thought. As Reece James's ball forward to Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham now into the area. Gets the one back for England. 5 minutes to go. Is this on? Could we do it? What a finish by Tammy Abraham. Here is Chilwell. Foden, we needed the ball back. We've got the ball back. It's Rice. It's Abraham. Abraham now then out wide here for Reece James. Back towards Rice. Cherky gets an interception, a vital touch as well. As Rice was looking for that ball forward, I think to myself, I was in some great space. Ball all the way back here towards Mike Maignan. We know him all too well from our time with Milan. We know what he can do when he's put under pressure. That's a brilliant win by Cherky. We had to win that. We haven't done. Mbappe, Wahi. Now Cherky again, as England are searching for this ball back, and we haven't got it. Manu Kone, Stones intercepts. Now Maddison, all hands on deck for England pretty much now. Here is Saka, it's Bukayo Saka. Can England do this? Saka, Abraham finds me! It's 2-2! And England may have just saved their European Championship hopes! I still don't know if this is enough, because if Ukraine have beaten Norway, this result does not matter, because we have to beat France if Ukraine have beaten Norway. But we had to at least get a draw to be with any hopes of qualifying. And from 2-0 down with 5 minutes to go, it is 2-2 here. Tomori, oh no, Dembele's got it back. Dembele! That is a vital challenge from us though. What a tackle. And it looked as if England may have just essentially thrown it all away, but no, we come with a clutch tackle. Maddison's ball. Could we go on and win this, you know? Oh, I tried to play it inside for Abraham. Simican got a touch to it, and actually now this could be dangerous because France could have a moment themselves. I expected that pass. It didn't come. I didn't intercept. Now Mbappe. Reece James with a touch. Cherki takes over. It's Wahi, and we have played over the minute, referee. Wahi's delivery goes out of play. That is the end. England 2, France 2. We still don't know if we've yet qualified for the knockout stages. Time will tell. France are through because they sit on 5 points. It's the question of who is also there. As soon as I press advance, we'll see the results of the other game in our group, I think. So, well, we can see us heading back into the dressing room looking a little bit dejected, one might say. As standings, European Championships. What was the result? Well, it looks like we're out because as soon as I click on the standings, it hasn't shown me them. So, Euros. No. We're through. Norway beat Ukraine on the final game by 2-1. So we're into the knockout rounds. Get in. I mean, by the smallest of margins. That's quite incredible. And we have got Spain in the quarterfinals. Let's take a look at the other games going on. It is Portugal-Hungary, France, Czech Republic, Germany, Sweden. I've not been able to train, and the manager rating points I'm gaining from the matches are not going on to our manager rating correctly. So it looks like I'm not going to be starting any of these European Championship games. So we'll just have to see. I mean, ultimately, it's a tough ask to get through Spain here, especially with us starting on the bench again. What are we joining the game at? 1-0 England with 8 minutes to go. Bellingham scoring the only goal of the game so far. All we've got to do is see out the result here. As boring as it is, I'm glad that I haven't been able to come to you with a chance yet. Namasso's ball forwards will now look to create it for England. We are into the area looking to make it 2-0. We've put it wide. Really, really strange technique on the finish as well. Usually so adept at these positions. Went with a side foot, and I don't quite know why we did that. Rodri, Albadoiz. Now to Balde. A minute of added time. Balde down the left-hand side. One last chance for Spain, you feel. Camelo might just get it. Mark Gay stands there. And we're quick to get the ball to the other side to make sure we don't lose it. Brilliant block by Gay. Now Kane and Bellingham keeping England on the ball with Madueke forwards. It's Madueke. It's given away. Albadoiz, referee. Where's the whistle for full time? Any moment you want to do it. Gavi there sliding in. Oh, it's a big challenge. And actually, fair play to him. He's got straight back up. Making no complaints of it. And there's the full-time whistle. The only goal of the game through Bellingham was enough for England, who weren't great in the group stages, but find themselves into the semi-final. We've seen that before, though, of course, in the Euros of this year, just gone in real life. And unfortunately, I am going to have to make a decision on where we go next. I was hoping I'd be able to do this at the start of the next episode. Back into the European Championships then. The semi-finals will see us face Portugal. Again, very low manager rating for this one. So we might not get a lot of time. Let's have a look and see what is happening. It's 0-0. And an injury to Aaron Ramsdale. Don't see that very often, a goalkeeper getting injured in FIFA. Anyway, we're on to play left wing. Not in central midfield, as we've got 13 minutes to make ourselves a hero. Rice. Stones. Look at where Kane is. Again, this is why Tammy Abraham should be playing. Kane should not be this deep. Abraham was so effective in the games he played. Fortunately for us, we've played a 1-2 with Scott, which has got us into a position where we can look to do something. We get our shot away. Just about. It's over the bar, though. I mean, it was lively from us. And that change does come through. Harry Kane coming off with Loader coming on for him, in fact. And there goes the full-time whistle. All square here after 90 minutes. Extra time it is. Here is Diogo Jota for Portugal. Goes round the outside here, looking to get back in. And now finds Bernardo. Bernardo to Almeida. Back the way of Bernardo. Arms by our side. Trying to make sure we don't end up with a handball. But that is a brilliant effort by Leao. I thought the offside flag would go up. It didn't. And it's had to be saved by Pickford. It was some ball into Rafa Leao as well. I'm not sure who played the pass. I think it might have been Almeida. Lovely ball into the middle. Leao beats the offside trap. And without Pickford, it would have been Portugal in front, who are the more proactive, the better side here in the first half of this extra time. It's Leao again who's causing us problems. Tomori's gone over this time. Does make the challenge. Rice now then to Stones. Given away to Bernardo Silva. Pedro Goncalves to Jota. You cannot make mistakes like that. Portugal in front after 102 minutes. And as it stands, England are going out. We need a big, big last 18 minutes here because it's not been good since we started this. 15 minutes then to save our European Championship status. Here is Reece James. We're playing Cam now. We've been moved back from left wing to play central attacking midfield. Now Namasso into the area. He tried to catch Costa out and go near post and try and kind of place it. And now that Portugal have the ball, this is a problem for England because they are taking away vital time from the clock. Time is not on our side. We need this ball back, which is why I'm trying to tell the lads to put the pressure on. And we have now won it back with Saka into Bellingham. Bellingham allowed to turn somewhat, but then forced back with that pass. We might only get one chance at this, and it's got to be the one that we take. There's Rice. We haven't really got time to be knocking the ball around as we are, but then there's nothing really in front of us either, is there? So what can we do? It's James. He, well, I said kept hold of it. He hasn't. He's given it away. We just don't seem to be finding that pass forward when we need it to be, and Portugal are really, really making this hard. Can Bellingham win it back? Yes, he can. Jude Bellingham. Now Saka. Saka, he's gone back the way of Alexander-Arnold. We keep playing it backwards and not enough positive forward play. It's Rice. Now into the feet of Namasso. You can't really blame us though because there's not too much happening in front of us anyway. It's Saka. Saka. Bellingham. I'm trying to break the offside line and we have now done it. It's the moment now to get into the area of Portugal and try and find something. It's back for Costa. There's Bellingham. Offside flag's gone up. No. No. It is the right call. Why did when I passed it, why did it go to Costa? I didn't aim it there. I aimed it back into the centre circle and for some reason, the penalty spot, and for some reason, it went straight to Costa. But even after that, we had a chance because then I found Bellingham, who shot. And then eventually we put the ball into the empty net, but it won't count because the offside flag went up. And that's our European Championship hopes over. Knocked out by Portugal in extra time in the semi-finals. If we're being frank, judging by the games we saw today, I don't think we deserve to really be in the final, but we've seen that story before from England to reach the final. Saw it in real life. Thought, you know what? We could still do that. Unfortunately, I was wrong. And as it turns out, Portugal went on to win the entire thing with a 3-0 victory over Czech Republic in the final. I'm purposely on this screen here as to not to show you the team who we have joined because you'll have to wait for the next episode for that. That'll be right at the start of it. And yeah, I'm sure many of you would predict who we have joined. Thank you all for your comments on the last episode. There was a lot of them asking me to join each team. I apologise that I can't join them all. And maybe we'll see them in the next year's game at some point because this will probably be our final season of the EAFC 24 My Player. So yeah, let's make it a good one. Try and chase every single trophy we can. End off on a high with hopefully another Champions League. And then get started all over again in EAFC 25. A massive thank you for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated. 500 is the target, as I said earlier. Thank you all for your incredible support and continued support as well. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. Activate the notification bell as well so you don't miss any of the future videos. And until next time, stay safe, have a great day, look after each other. I'll catch you all again very, very soon. Adios!